Hello everyone, RJ here with a Get Ready With Me, and a very chatty one actually. Today I am going to do my everyday basket, but I will kind of go over the products and kind of catch you all up with what I've been up to outside of posting YouTube videos, and my mom was in town recently and my best friend as well. So buckle in, grab some snacks, grab some coffee, and get ready to hear about my life. Hello. I'm going to start with my Milani eyeshadow primer. I have actually been liking this eyeshadow primer a lot more than the Urban Decay one. I don't know, I just like it more. I actually found out about this eyeshadow primer from MissAmyxo, and she, I think, talked about it in one of her videos, and I like to do my research before I buy something. And I'm a pretty trusting person. She also wears really colorful eyeshadow as well, so I bought it and I actually really like it. I've been making so many new friends on YouTube. It's been amazing. Another one recently that reached out to me is, what's her name? Miz Lulu. Oh my gosh, so cute. So if you feel like you enjoy me, you might also enjoy these YouTubers, these small YouTubers as well. I love when people find my videos and they actually take the time to talk to me in the comments. Okay, so my eyes are all primed. I'm going to do a very unusual look, and it's going to be kind of like a very soft mermaid, mermaid inspired look. So I'm using my Heavy Metals palette, and I'm using the two blues in this that are here. Oh man. So let's see where to start with what I've been up to. Well, as I said in my little intro, my mom was in town recently, and I live about 2 hours away from my mom. And I get so homesick sometimes. Like, I love living out of my parents' home and living with my boyfriend and working where I work. I just, when you just want to sit with your mom, and funny thing is I'm recording this on Mother's Day, but you just want to sit and hang out with your mom and just talk, and I call her so much now compared to when I was like 19. And for those of you who do not know, I am 23 years young. And I don't know, I just crave my mother's advice sometimes when I don't know how to work with teens, or how can I relate more, or sometimes maybe it's not about relating with them so much as like being someone who is not a parent figure, but just another role model for them. So yeah, my mom was in town and we got dinner together. It was so nice just sitting with my mom and talking and sharing food. We went to a local restaurant here. And then my BFF Samara was in town. We have a few videos together. I will put them in the cards and in the description box. But she is just a light of amazingness, and I love her so much. She is so sweet. And I actually bought her and KD some stuff from ColourPop, and I really wanted us to open them together for like a birthday, but we're all so busy, I don't know when that will be. So instead, Samara was able to come visit. She was already planning to visit some other friends here in town, but we FaceTimed with Katie, and they opened their presents together, and Samara got the other Juvia blush palette that I had that's just way too dark for my skin tone, and I didn't see myself using anytime soon. And then I got her some other really cool things from ColourPop. I got them concealer because, as you know, I really like the ColourPop concealer, and it's nice for the price. That is my thing about ColourPop. Like, you just can't go wrong. So last weekend I spent a lot of time with friends and going out and taking some me time, and Then we also rearranged our living room because it is now spring finally. It didn't feel like spring for the longest. Now that it's finally spring, I wanted to rearrange my room. I wanted to rearrange my living room, which is kind of like where I edit my videos and is my space. Our living room just looks so much better. So this is a dark blue, and now I'm going in with a light blue to kind of just put it in the crease. They always say you're not supposed to put shimmers in the crease, but I like to live life on the edge. And yes, this is an everyday look. Like, I wore this look probably a little bit more like sheared out, but I wore this look to work. Yeah, I don't know. I used to grow up hearing like, oh, you can't wear too much makeup to work, or you shouldn't do this, or you shouldn't do that, and then here's me blending two blues into my crease, and I wear like a matching blue work shirt, and I don't know. I feel like makeup is too fun for me to not want to apply it to my everyday life. You can kind of see that they're two different blues when I have my head tilted like that. You see the dark blue and then the aqua teal blue. I have been trying to get all of my laundry done for the last week. Oh my gosh. Normally I will just do my work clothes, but it's getting to that point where some of my clothes are winter clothes and I just need to put them all in a bin. I'm now going to hop into this Juvia's Place palette, and I'm going to grab this little aqua. So yeah, tons of spring cleaning. And I'm going to apply this kind of where the aqua is. I'm going to play with a blue shadow that I received in my Ipsy bag. And if you have not watched the Ipsy video, I'm not sure if this video is going to go up before or after the Ipsy video. But make sure you watch that review to see how I really feel about it. I probably won't talk much about it in this video. And it is by Nomad Cosmetics. Elmar. Looks like this. I'm going to place it in here, kind of just blend it out. Summer is getting closer and closer, and I am getting so excited. I cannot wait. I'm going to take it along my lower lash line just a little bit. It's a little too dark to bring farther in, so I'm just bringing it in right here. And I will take what's left on this brush from that aqua color and put it right in the middle. Let's see. What's something else I can talk about? Taking a blue, and I'm just kind of gonna line my eyes and smoke it out with, I had to grab, like, I don't have a dark blue, and even in this palette there's like a shimmery black, but I didn't really want to use it. I wanted to use something more like this blue. I've been getting a freelance makeup kit together to start doing, well, practicing doing makeup professionally, because that, I don't know, I just have been looking for some new things to try, and I do makeup on the kids at my job occasionally for their interviews, and, well, they're not kids, they're teens, but for interviews or for concerts, and it's really opened my eyes to applying makeup to different skin tones, and just I enjoy it so much when I do it on the teens, so I feel like I'll enjoy it when I do it for other people as well. But I don't have a portfolio. I don't really have samples of my skills. I have the photos that I take when I record, But outside of that, and I'm also working on business cards to like hand out when people say, oh yeah, blah blah blah, I have this event or prom, or I don't know, just be like, oh, you need your makeup done for something? Well, currently I am practicing doing makeup and I don't charge. So if you would like some cool makeup done for this, or if you don't know how to apply makeup and you need help, I will gladly teach you. Because I feel like so many times I'll meet people more often who don't know how to use a Morphe palette that they just bought. And I love teaching people how to do their own makeup, or even just hyping them up as I do their makeup. Not even just like, oh, you look so pretty when you apply this blush. Like, no, this blush is really accenting how beautiful your cheeks are and making it less about the makeup and more about how naturally the natural beauty that they already have. My gosh, how many times am I gonna stutter before I can say it? So that's something else I've been practicing, and not practicing, but like working on, is getting things so that everything is sanitary, like 70% alcohol, and eyeshadow or palettes that I can easily sanitize, getting disposable mascara wands and lip wands and all that other good stuff. I sadly cannot travel to anyone because I don't drive just yet, but luckily the city that I live in is fairly small, so walking is still pretty easy to do. Ooh, this blue eye. I forgot how much I like it. Do I have? I don't have. Oh, I almost had a heart attack. Oh, these new shade Ulta Beauty shade switchers. Oh my gosh, I love this thing so much. I bought one for my everyday basket. I feel like I've already said this, but these are like $9, maybe $5, between the price range of $9 and $5, which is really nice. You can go to TJ Maxx even and find ones that are cheaper than that. And I just love it because even though most of that blue is still kind of on there, the residual blue, it's pretty clean. And now I can dip into this white. Well, it's white, but it has like pearlescence of green and blue. I'm gonna dab that right in here and just blend it out. There we go. There's a little bit too much sparkle or leftover blue. I am going to go into my Douce palette by Juvia and just take this little cream and just run it in the areas that I want to be matte-ish looking. Currently rewatching Community with my boyfriend and my friend Crystal. Oh my gosh, if you have not watched Community and you've ever gone to community college, definitely check it out. It is just so funny, it's relatable, and I just think that is so good because, you know, sometimes we go through life feeling like we don't have things figured out, and we need to. I mean, I know I do. I always feel like I need to have every single thing figured out, and I need everything planned and organized, and I literally sat in my living room labeling each cable for my desk and for the TV stand that we have that's connected to a Blu-ray player and a PS3 and all that other stuff so I can feel like my life is controlled, even though it's definitely not. I've been recently reading a lot, like a lot. Part of my job is also in a library, and I'll sit while kids are doing their homework. If they need help, I'll help them. I get not bored, just sometimes I feel like if there's no one that needs help, I need something to do, so I'll pick up a book. And one book series that I've been reading is Life as We Knew It. I absolutely love books. Comment down below what kind of books you like, because I really like books that are about the end of the world, or like something happens to the planet where, for example, in this book, the moon gets hit by an asteroid and it gets closer to the Earth and it messes up the tides and it causes all these other planetary craziness. And it's 4 books so far about two families and two families and then 3 different characters, but they all meet at some point during the series. And it's just so good. And it's written in the form of a diary, so kind of like POV, personal observation, I don't know. And I think that's another reason why I like it, because it's reading as if you were reading somebody's thoughts. It's just, it's so good. Life as We Knew It, any of those books, if you're looking for a new book to read, check those out. I'm currently reading 13 Reasons Why, because the new season is coming out soon. As I continue to talk about this, I just want to say, I love this Morphe sponge for getting right underneath. If you do your eyes first, and you need a sponge to get into these crevices without messing up your existing eye look, this is it, because this little just gets in there without ruining what you've just done. Anyways, 13 Reasons Why. I absolutely love the book. I love the book more than I like the series, so if you've watched the series and you're just like, I didn't really like the way they did certain things, the book is so much better. I mean, we all know that. I remember when Harry Potter came out, and I read the 4th book, and then I saw the 4th movie, and one of my favorite scenes was left out, and I was pissed. And then I refused to read any more of the books as the movies were coming out, and to this day, I own all the books, but I have not read all of them. So, you know, definitely read the book if you want to read something sad, obviously, because 13 Reasons Why is about suicide. But I think right now, maybe not the first season, I guess we'll see what the second season is like. I just feel like kids, teens who watch and or are bullied constantly really need this show to kind of start a conversation. And I think that's why they created it, to really help start a conversation. And in some ways they definitely did, and in other ways I feel like it just made it harder to talk about. But yet again, if you know of any really good books, comment down below, or if you've read a book that I've read, what I just mentioned, let me know what you think. I would love to really talk about a book with people. Recently, I have been such a Laura Lee fangirl. Like, everything that she does is like, I'm in a desert and I'm dying, and Laura Lee posts the video, posts something on Instagram, and it's like, all of a sudden I'm crawling in a desert and she hands me a glass of water and I just lose my mind. I will be doing a use every color in the eyeshadow palette for this palette, just because I feel like I just need to stretch myself, and I need to try and use all of these. Look forward to that. If you want to know more about that palette, if you've already bought it, I'm sorry, I'm not very up to date with things and on top of things as I would like to be, that's just life. I'm using this lychee blush that I got from Ipsy, Lychee and Gold Seraphine Botanicals. If I skipped something, just check the description box down below. I literally will sit down after videos or while I'm recording and just create a list of everything that I've used on my face. Yet again, this is another pink blush that I just don't think shows up on my face. But I just want like a slight little glow. I got something on my nose. Ooh. I'm getting a little sister, and I'm actually really excited. If you are very confused by what I mean, I don't mean my mother is currently pregnant. Through the Big Brothers Big Sisters program, I applied for that, and that was another thing that was keeping me busy because I wanted to clean my apartment and I had to make sure that it was safe, that all like alcohol is put away, and knives, guns, if we had any, were put away, and I've just been busy gearing up to have a mini-me. And she does know, I do know who she is. I actually met her through work. She's a very sweet girl, and I'm really stoked. I was confirmed for the program last week, or this past week. Yeah, I guess that's really cool. If you are a part of that program, I would love to hear what you do with your little sister. Do I really want to set my face? Why not? I guess I don't really have. I thought I had like so much to talk about. Does anyone else get so irritated when you have like this flawless like blend and then you get mascara on your eye? I always have like a spoon down here. Let me try this. I always have a spoon down here to like stop that from happening. But I think, here, let's give it a go. I think the spoon is too big. Let's try this end. It's rounded. Oh my god, I don't think I'm coordinated enough for this. Oh. Alright. Maybe messes up the whole look in 2 seconds. Oh. No, I don't like it. I can't do it. I'll have to like, try it on clients, but I can't do it on myself. Sometimes I feel like adding mascara to the lower lash line just like takes away from the look. So I'm just gonna add a little. Here's the finished look zoomed in. Very cute. Matches my backdrop. Yet again, new backdrop, and apparently I just match every eye look to it. This feels like a mermaid look to me. Let me know if you agree or if I'm just crazy and I don't know. I've never done mermaid makeup before, so maybe it's just because of the blue and the scales and the teal, and anyway. Well, I hope you enjoyed watching me talk about my life and kind of do this exotic blue eyeshadow look. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to check out the Everyday Basket. Are we in May? Yeah. Everyday Basket May version. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and put a comment, your favorite book to read, a book you think I might like based off of the two that I've discussed. If you have a big sister, or if you have a little sister, or maybe something that you would want to do if you had a little sister, put all that stuff down below. I will probably also put these in the description box if you forget. Bye!